Hi, it's Mark from Mark of the Cyberbeast, and today we're going to talk about how to block that radiation from the sun with a couple different methods that I've kind of worked on over the past couple months. Because as you know, aside from the Tesla Cybertruck, all the Tesla vehicles have that infamous glass roof, which is very strong. And you probably have seen videos of either Tesla vehicles that either rolled over, or there was one on a highway where a car somehow went up the side median, I guess, the barrier, and went up and was on top of the Tesla. I think it was a Model Y, sitting on top of the glass. And the people inside were just fine. Now, this glass is super strong, but one thing they tell you is to not tint the glass. And they tell you that, well, there's two reasons for it. Number one, the heat. They say if you tint it, the heat buildup with the film and the glass can cause cracks, okay? And you don't want to risk that. The other thing is, too, you're going to run into is the size of this sunroof. You're going to have a hard time getting someone with the film to cover it up. Now, I know some of you guys have gone to window tint places where there's RVs and such. They've got the wide amount, and sure, that'll do it for you. But I've got another way to kind of help you out that'll be a lot safer for you and really, cut down on the sun glare. Because I don't mind, I'm a dark-skinned Italian. My wife, she's a fair-skinned Italian, so we kind of have to trade off. I have to make it suitable for her because I love her and I want to make sure that she doesn't get all the unnecessary radiation from the sun. So what we've done is, many of you know, I've got the Foundation series. Many of you out there have the Foundation series, and it came with this beautiful screen to protect you against the UV rays. Well, I'm gonna have a link down below. There's, aside from the ones you get at Tesla, there's third-party ones. Now this one folds up, but expanded, looks a little bigger than this, okay? And it goes on with these clips, okay? Much like the OEM ones. You get the clip on there, and it pops in. You put a couple on each side, and you pop it on in there. But guess what? You can probably see me through here, right? Yep, you sure can probably. Now, that means a lot of sun is getting through. And basically, it's not going to do a whole lot of blocking of the UV rays. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I did to really block the sun, because it'll definitely cool off your vehicle if you do this. Now, in here, we've got our Foundation series cover, which I'm going to take down here. Okay. But why is it so dark? Look at this cover. Hopefully you can get we're pointing right up at the sun. It's very dark. Now, why is that? We're gonna have a link for this product below. I cut a film to the size of this screen, and this film is a wide film. It comes from Amazon in a nice roll, and pretty much all I did was I put this thing down on the ground, and I just cut to size with an X-Acto knife all the way around it. And this is I didn't want to adhere it to the glass. And you can adhere this to the glass, but then you're going to run into the issue of possible damage. So this is actually a pretty thick material, but when you put this on, it really blocks all the UV light from coming in. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can show you here just how much it blocks. I mean, you can look what it is without, and then, with the screen and with that film, it does an amazing job. Now, the cool thing about this OEM sunscreen is that it goes right in place real nice and easy. It holds in place real nice. But again, that film is really what's going to go ahead and make this so dark. Now, from the top, this actually looks like a dark surface. You can't really tell from over here, but this looks dark. And don't get me wrong, I kind of like convertibles and sunroofs and stuff like that. But on a hot day, if you're in the South, now I'm not sure where you guys are, but there's a lot of Tesla owners in Florida. And down here, whether in South Carolina, Georgia, or Florida, that sun takes a beating, and this is just not going to be enough to cool off your vehicle. So go ahead and get this. It folds up in case you want to let sun in. This will fold up for you in a nice square little flattened state. And then that film that I have on top of here, you can just roll that up if you want to take it off and just put it in your trunk there in the bed of your trunk. But that screen is just absolutely not going to do much without that film on top. So this is something I've used to go ahead and take care of that sun glare. And believe it or not, it's April 1st, and it looks like we're pretty much done with our pollen. So I'm going to go back to washing my truck on a more normal basis, not having to wash it off every 2 days because it's filled with green. And today is April Fool's Day. And for some of you who've gone to some of the Cybertruck groups, yes, I was the one who put version 14.1 FSD just got released. Sorry, I just had to mess with you guys, but it was just April Fools. It's coming soon. Don't forget, in June, you've got the robo-taxis coming out. And Elon said that if you have a Tesla and you're in the state of Texas in June, they're looking to roll out unsupervised FSD. That sounds awesome. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen there, but hopefully you guys have the links below. Protect yourself from melanomas and get that film and really protect yourself. Just don't go ahead and tint your roof, because you might run into the issue of cracking it, and that's not going to be a cheap repair. Appreciate you guys joining me today, and remember, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mark of the Cyberbeast.